Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Big Game James. Alongside of me is the Buff Nerd, Jay Stogs, and the musicologist, A Reed. And we are in the Chop Shop. Fellas, what's going on?
What's going down?
Mm-hmm.
She's messed up my name, but it's all good. Buff Nerd, what's good?
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
All love,
why
man.
you That's what we do.
Mm-hmm. Nah, it's all good, man. We here.
Welcome.
Let's go.
Hey man, that sounds like you got to get something off your chest, man. Go ahead, dog.
I'm good, man. I'm great.
Grass to
Okay.
you.
You know,
Just-
love. Just let's go Cowboys.
Hey man, they ready, man. They all pro tight end is holding out everything.
Still don't have a number two receiver.
After being dumb enough to sign the franchise
We have a
tag.
number 2 receiver.
Cool.
He's hurt right now.
Okay, so you don't have a number two
We
receiver.
have on the roster a number 2 receiver.
Okay.
He's on the roster.
All focus is going to be on CD. I just want you to know that. So
We have 12 receivers. We're okay.
okay. I'm just asking.
We have 12
Because
receivers.
they ain't no Amari Cooper. But
You said
I
we got
got
12 receivers. Like
We have 10
y'all got
receivers on
12 Amari Coopers.
I said we have 12 receivers. You heard what I said. We got
True
12
that.
receivers.
You did say
We
12.
Call Cole Beasley back. Tell him to come on back. So.
Man, I wish, but
Didn't he re-up with the Bills?
I don't know if he did. I don't
Or
think
he didn't? I
I
know
don't know if he re-up.
I don't
he
think
may
so.
not have. I mean,
I don't think so. I don't think he did. I think he's
I know he was a free agent.
in the win. There's quite a few free agents out there.
There's a lot still.
Still. So I think after OTAs, everyone kind of figures out what's what. You'll see some signings, but it's kind of weird.
Should be interesting. Should be
interesting. It should be very interesting.
But again, how you guys doing? This is the Chop Shop.
Hey,
Y'all know
a lot of
y'all.
stuff going on.
We'll hear everything and anything. Shout out to everybody that's been following us.
Yeah, for real.
Views, all that, man. Much love. Much love. Most
Show
definitely.
got a late surge last week. People, I was like, damn, ain't nobody watching. Next thing you know, the next day it was like 150 something, like out of nowhere. So,
Well, thank you for those that watch and comment. We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you
Most
like,
definitely.
subscribe, hit the bell. Okay.
there it is.
Buy us a coffee.
Buy us some coffee.
All that good. All that good stuff.
All that stuff. Check us
All
out.
of
Yeah,
that
thanks for the love. Appreciate it. And make sure that you comment. Listen, we love telling you when you're wrong. It is a joy and pleasure of Big Games to tell you when you're wrong.
That is a joy and pleasure of mine.
He loves it. He absolutely loves it.
Yeah, I do. But you love saying when you're right, which is damn near the same thing as me saying that they're wrong.
Well, I mean, I say it a lot, so there's that part.
Well,
I do think we need to say that the views and everything expressed on the show is based on our opinions. We don't need no back flag. It's just all opinions.
These are the personal opinions of A. Reed, Jay Stoggs, and Big Game.
That's right. And if you don't like it, come see me in McKinney. Come see me. You know I am. Come see me in McKinney.
Yeah, and if that don't work, I'll put my Grand Prairie address up for you, so you definitely can find me.
And y'all don't know where I stay, so there we go.
There it is.
Do not come back to us without the express written consent of the Sports Chop Shop.
That's it.
And all that
Yo, what are we
good
getting into today, man?
Well, a couple things going on in the sports world, and one that was a little funny to me was Jay Stoggs told me about this, and I had to look into it. Pat Riley decided that he needed to call out the Miami Heat. While, a lot of people tried to praise how well they played with being hurt, Pat Riley said that Kyle Lowry and Duncan Robinson need to do some Tyler Hero. Shit, my bad.
Yeah.
Tyler Hero need to do some soul searching and figure out how to toughen up and make themselves better.
Man, he called Kyle Lowry fat. He was like, you need to lose some weight.
Hey, man, I'm not trying to be funny. That was the common theme for a couple of days after they lost. Is it's like, hey, I'm not trying to talk about anybody else's personal health and physique. but Kyle Lowry could stand to lose about 15 pounds. Kendrick Perkins said it. Was it JJ Redick? Jay Will? Man, a bunch of people.
Dude. Yeah.
So, the Kyle Lowry really looked that fat, y'all?
He looked a little
A
pudgy.
little chunky. I mean, even Luka did before the season started.
Luka did throughout the playoffs as well.
Yeah,
Luka never lost his baby fat this year.
Now, Pat is like the GM, right?
Pat, yeah. He's like VP
basketball operations.
Yeah. So,
okay.
And because someone said, and it says like, "Hey, do you plan on retiring this year?" Because he's in his late 70s. He's like, "No, I'm coming back." And these dudes need to get better. I mean, he just he just got up with the town. Like, no, I'm coming back.
Apparently, like his press conferences are known. So I had to go back and start looking at some of his old ones. Dude,
really?
This is typical Pat Riley. Like, yo, he goes in on his players
and pulls no punches.
You don't like it. You
know
where it is.
Love it.
You know where it is. So yeah, calling Kyle Lowry fat. Tyler Hero is like, look, you need to play both ways. If you really want to be a star in this league, play both ways. Basically, play defense.
But you know what, man? I can appreciate that.
Can you respect that?
As a player?
Yeah.
Because we always used to say like in the locker room, like, hey man, we don't know what's being said behind closed doors. They, we hit that. They smile in your face. You know what I'm saying? And then say whatever they want behind closed doors. But if you got somebody that can just pretty much tell you how it is and tell you to your face what it is, how they feel, and what they think you're doing, you got to appreciate that. And if that don't motivate you to get better, then you're not. I mean, you're doing it for the wrong reasons then.
But do you think that it should be done in a press conference, though?
Hey, if I put you on blast for the world to hear, then you know I'm talking to you. You can't be like, well, I don't think he was talking about me. No, fool, he said your name in front of the world. Anybody that like that? People heard that in Chinese. And if I offended anybody by saying that, I do apologize.
Offended.
But, hey, man, I saw an anime shirt and thought about you.
Thank you.
I don't know what it said. I think it said on the front.
It did not say that. I believe it did not. I know it didn't say that.
I need somebody to translate what it did say, though.
Well, they can't translate whatever you said because that's not Mandarin or any type of.
I didn't speak any kind of language. That was just some made for TV stuff I did.
It's not even made for TV.
I'm gonna chill on my temptation to speak the same language.
that's made for yourself. It's not made for TV. It's made for yourself. But no, Pat Riley is no joke, and I think it's refreshing as a fan because we think it, like you said, we think this, we see it, but coaches have that coach speak, right, and the team speak of hey, we're going to get better next year. There's some areas that we can definitely improve on. Blah 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 blah. And Pat Riley is at the point now, he's got that old man syndrome where it's like, I say what I want to say. What they going to do? I got my money. I got my rings. What they going to do? What they going to do? They ain't going to do nothing.
He ain't losing his spot.
No.
Right. As long as he wants to be there, he's not losing his spot. Right. I think his pedigree, all of his accomplishments and stuff like that, he's got every right pretty much to say whatever he wants to say.
Yeah, you said it right, Reed. He's earned that right.
He's earned that right
to be able to speak his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True that.
I'm not a Heat fan. I'm not a Heat fan by no means. But he did say he wanted to finish what the Heat was building. He's got Jimmy Butler there, a good star. He wants to start working around him. Bam Adebayo. He wants him to, take more shots, step up. He didn't mention Kyle Lowry. You got to get your conditioning better because he was hurt. He was hurt quite a bit.
He might have pulled a hamstring because he was fat too.
Yeah. And then even with the Tyler Hero thing, Hero said he wanted to start. He said, "Man, that's the thing that you got to earn. You got to earn that, bro. So get better on your game. Got to get better on your game. Got to get better on your defense and this, like that, and the third. So, it is what it is.
You got to be a two-way player.
But the thing for me is when these players just get into. It's never in big game. You posted up a thing, I think, before the show even started with Gary Payton. Something that Gary Payton had said.
Oh yeah.
The differences in between the leagues when he was playing and now. You can definitely tell these new age guys, and though I love watching them, it's very entertaining. They just have a different mentality. You can say one thing about them, and it just takes all of their juice out of them. It's soft. It's soft. A lot of these guys are soft and can't take criticism. You know,
Yeah.
we grew up watching guys who didn't give a damn what you said about them. You know, they put it all out there on the court, on the field. You know, the Michael Jordan era, Patrick Ewing, Gary Payton, that era of basketball. I mean, guys was getting clothesline.
Yeah.
You know, getting elbows to the guts, all sorts of, and they got right back up and kept playing. You know,
Right, man.
wasn't complaining about fouls, none of that.
Right.
But could it be fair that if someone said something to someone else, like if you said if Jordan said something about any of the Pistons in the locker room, it was pretty much going to stay in the locker room. Now, a reporter may overhear it, right, and they may post it, but now with the advent of social media, people post and they have videos and pictures and images, 24/7. And so now, and I agree that the sensitivity level and the PC, of it all is just on 1,000. But I think also, and I can attest to this, if there were camera phones and if social media existed when I was in my 20s, I don't know where I would be right now. You know what I'm saying?
But we had a code, Jay. Don't you feel like it was still different to where a lot of people say that, but I believe the code was different back in the day. And Al
stay in the locker room, stay in the locker room.
Yeah, and Al Harrington made a comment on I Am Athlete podcast the other day that made a lot of sense to me that I never really thought about. He said, you think about back in the day. He said, Jordan hung out with Bulls. Isaiah Thomas hung out with Pistons. Or he said, you look at Jordan and Kobe and AI, all the guys of that era. He said they ran with their own people. He said nowadays, LeBron like the big brother of the league. Everybody running to go hang out with LeBron. He the biggest star. He said you got people chilling out on other teams with this star. So yeah, and so now when they get on the court, it's like buddied up. It wasn't no heated, tense rivalry like they really want to fight each other.
Yeah.
But I think they also kind of sanctioned that out of basketball to clean it up, which it was getting out of control. It was getting a little bit much. The whole Kurt Rambis clothesline, like.
Well, that's 80s. We talking about 90s. 90s was still a little bit more physical without the Bill Lambierish in the Detroit bad boy basketball.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You saw people trying to fight who couldn't fight, and it was just bad. NBA players couldn't fight, so it was just bad. But
yeah, because Shaq, that's Shaq and Charles Barkley fight.
Man, come on.
It's comical. It's like two drunk uncles at a barbecue.
Very comical. Very, very comical.
So I feel you on that, Jay.
So I love watching they banner on TNT when they go back and forth. It's hilarious.
But
yeah,
go ahead.
I think the social media is and to your point, the code is different now for players that there's no loyalty so much to teams or fans as it is to each other.
Right.
Or their buddies.
That's why they so quick to move and go play with their buddies.
Yeah.
On the squad.
Yeah. Man, I don't like it here. Draymond Green talked about me. I'm gonna call Kyrie and see if he want me to come to Brooklyn. Come on, man.
There you go on KD.
And as a fan, I can tell you I don't necessarily root for players anymore. Like I don't get players' jerseys anymore. I don't.
Why? Because you just know they're going to move too quick, Jay?
I know they're going to move. Like, I want to get a Luka jersey.
There's no
but
one.
He probably won't finish his career here.
But you can just get in and say it's a throwback when he's gone.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
But I know what you're saying, dog. I really do.
I had a Michael Finley jersey.
Uh-huh.
And I love Michael Finley. And I've met Michael Finley. He's a very nice guy. I've worked in his camp. Awesome dude. What he does in the community in Dallas, amazing. But he went to San Antonio. And in my mind, you don't do that.
Why not? He came from Phoenix. It's not like he even started in Dallas, right?
Doesn't matter. Once you're here, you're here. That's how it works.
But what if Phoenix should feel like how you felt? But that's
I don't
okay.
care about Phoenix. I don't
See,
live in
but then
Phoenix.
they don't. San Antonio don't care about
I'm
you.
not a Suns fan. I'm a Mavericks fan. Mavericks fan for life. MFFL. That's how it works.
MFFL.
That's
I'm
it.
right there with him on that one.
So
Motherfucker.
I had a Finley jersey. I don't burn jerseys. That's dumb. But I gave my jersey away, my Michael Finley jersey away, because I was hurt as a fan. Because Michael Finley was a Maverick. You can talk about the Suns. No one remembers Michael Finley on the Suns. Nobody does.
I do.
No. Don't remember on the Spurs.
That's true too.
They know him as a Maverick. That's what they know him as.
Okay.
So
I will say this, Stogs.
Yeah.
Luka wins a championship here. He'll stay. They put the right pieces together around him.
Ooh.
He'll stay.
They need to go get about 2 more people, man. But that's a
And
whole.
money does talk. Money does talk.
I don't know. I think feelings talk too.
And Dallas has if Dallas would be able to pay him the most.
Cuban ain't that dumb. He's made some dumb decisions, but he's not dumb. He's not that dumb.
No.
That's a once in a lifetime generational talent.
Yeah, he'll
You know.
stay, but I think also you look at what surrounds him. I think the other piece of that is Luka has to stay to know that he's going to win he has a chance to win a championship. Now he's close. They're close.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They exceeded
Overachieved what everybody thought. So I
definitely.
give you that for
They
sure.
overachieved. But there's rumors that DeAndre Ayton is not happy in Phoenix. There's a possibility there. We've talked about Rudy Gobert. There's also, a possibility of I don't know, just a rim runner, someone that can come in. That's Joker. Joker's an unrestricted free agent next year.
Ooh, Jokic. Yeah.
Joker's not leaving Denver.
Why not?
Because
What's in Denver?
the max amount of money that he can make.
Yeah, but he's
With him winning the MVP, Denver can offer
Back to
him
back.
more money than anybody else in the league can.
I understand.
but he's not winning. The Mavericks dismantled Utah.
I'm telling you,
That's Denver.
the further a team goes, man,
Okay,
the
fine,
further a
whatever.
team goes in their season and in the playoffs, man, can determine a lot of stuff. It can determine a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Even you can throw all the money, that you want to at a player,
Yeah.
But again, if I'm just not winning, it's almost like you feel like you're wasting out your years, you're wasting out your talent.
Yeah.
And when you can have a chance to go somewhere and actually win a championship, you know what I'm saying?
Snyder left the team where Joker is. What team is he on? Denver, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Snyder left. Donovan Mitchell's not really sure what's going on there.
They're going to break. Gobert and Donovan they're not going to exist together next year, from what everyone's
I would
saying.
love to have Gobert here. I would. So, again,
Yeah,
Aiden doesn't want to stay.
I don't necessarily like him, but he's a beast. I give him that.
Do we need more 3-point shooting? No, not really.
If we're gonna get it, we need somebody that's more consistent.
Okay,
that can
fine.
hit
Get
it
your
on a
3D
regular
guy.
basis.
There are 3D guys out there, but we need rebounds and defense.
Big.
We need a big. There's Joker, there's Gobert, there's Aiden. 3 guys within the next 3
Kendrick
years.
Perkins will come out of
Miles
retirement.
Turner, please.
What? Stop it.
Please.
Stop it with Kendrick Perkins.
Man.
Nah, I mean, I just said that because did y'all hear the asinine statement he made that the Miami Heat should start over and trade Jimmy Butler?
That's perk for you.
I was like,
I heard somewhere he wants to be a coach.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I can't see him coaching. I could be wrong, but I don't see it. Like, I just can envision, like, damn, boy, Perkins is gonna be a good ass coach one day.
No. No,
I'm not.
What's he gonna
seeing
say
that.
during the 20-second timeout? He talks so slow.
I can't. Some people just don't need to be on TV.
I love him on TV.
I do too. I think he's alright on TV.
Man, look, hey, Kendrick Perkins, if you're watching, if someone just so happens to pass this your way, come on the show, bro. Chop Shop,
He can talk to
BGSB, Big Game Sports Buzz, hell, Cowboys Cutting Up, Cowboys National Brother.
I respect
I don't
him.
care. Musicologists, come on a show. I want to be on the show with you.
I respect him. I'm just saying.
Represent Beaumont, Texas, bro. Come on, let's go.
I'm just saying.
Represent the TX. I love him on TV. I love him. Coaching, I don't know. He can coach my son. He's 6. Coach him.
But going back to what we were saying, I think Pat Riley is right.
You think it's okay?
I think it's okay.
Criticize at a-
Why not?
Yeah, I don't think there was nothing wrong with what he said
Why
and what he
not?
did, man. I think like I said, if you can't respect him putting you on blast, and that's the thing. I know we just talked these new young kids and how they are with their feelings.
Yeah.
Hey man, what we say sometimes, man, F your feelings. F them kids sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You got to get over that.
Real
You got to
talk.
get over that. Hey, because life ain't gonna be easy all the time. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like,
It's not easy, but you also have these are as you would say, these are men, right? These are men.
we're trying to teach them how to be men.
You gotta show them some respect at some point. But to your point, nothing he said was wrong. That's the crazy part. Nothing.
See, that's the thing, Jay. When you heard it, he didn't say anything disrespectful that wasn't true.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Right? He said what was true and what they need to do to get better.
Right.
And I don't know. Like I said, now I'm not saying that they shouldn't have been pissed off at first, but at the same time, I was like, man, what the hell he say? Hey, man, all right, I respect that. I need to get my stuff together. I need to get better.
About me? Yes, Tyler.
He said,
yes,
I'm
I
fat.
got you.
Man, you know I've been working on that. No. It is.
I think it just takes the type of player, because then you have some players that just actually listen to what he's actually saying.
Yeah.
I understand that the guy has a track record. I understand that the guy has won championships. He knows what he's talking about. Probably take what he's saying into some serious consideration.
Yeah.
If y'all want to get to the next level. So
If you want to be that player that can, rise to the top and be that guy, you would definitely take it serious. I feel you.
That's it. That's it.
mhm.
Hey, what else we got? What else is going on, man?
Well, sticking with basketball, your man Michael Jordan is
One of
in the
the
search
greatest.
for in the search for a new coach in Charlotte, and one of the names that's rising to the forefront is Mike D'Antoni.
That's great. I heard this. Mike D'Antoni. I love Jordan as a player. I think it's wonderful that he's an owner. But I think
My bad, Reed.
no,
I got his spell check.
but we get it. Jordan hasn't made the best decisions when it came to Charlotte. I think it's been recently on an incline. Recently, it has been on an incline because Charlotte actually has a young team that's actually kind of quiet.
And
Like,
the coach wasn't bad,
impressive.
Reed. I think the coach should have got one more year. With the team that they've been putting together, and he got them to play a little bit better, I think he should have got one more year. Especially if Mike D'Antoni the best you got to bring in.
Can we
And that's
just
the
call
thing.
this what it is?
What is it, Jay Stogs?
Jordan is a trash owner / GM or whoever he's got in charge of that. He's horrible.
That's not the first time I've heard that though.
And it won't be the last. So
Do you think he can be better, Jay Stogs, if he just sits back and puts the GM role in somebody else's hands?
Yes. Listen, some of the greatest players have turned out to be some of the worst coaches, GMs, owners. Wayne Gretzky, considered the greatest, was a coach. Did nothing. I think he was fired at the end of the season. He only had one season coaching. Maybe two. But just because you are a great player, and we've talked about this, you can be great, but that doesn't mean you can coach. It doesn't mean you can teach.
Right.
So,
True that.
So yeah, Jordan is trash. He needs to turn it over. I respect him as an owner. Be an owner. You know, I hope one day LeBron gets into that position where he's an owner. He is a trash GM as well. He cannot put teams together.
Yeah, he's shown it though. He's shown it.
Yeah.
He's
He
kind of
cannot
already
put
shown
teams
it.
together.
He's already kind of shown it.
But you know, LeBron, one of the greatest of all time, as a player, not as a GM or putting a team together.
If you necessarily want to look at that, I did a little research. If you want to look at D'Antoni. D'Antoni's record, regular season, 672 and 527. It gives him a .560 winning percentage. That's regular season. Playoffs is 54 and 56. That's .491. He's been a coach in Denver, Phoenix, got Phoenix to the conference finals, but they lost. New York, the Lakers, and Houston. And he got them to the conference finals. They've also lost as well. I'm not saying that D'Antoni is a bad coach, but D'Antoni's not a coach that's going to actually take guys to the next. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen that.
He's
His
71.
style reminds me a lot of how Don Nelson kind of was.
Yeah, running gun. They're
running gun, you know, score first, not too much worried about defense.
No.
You know, I want to outscore you, you know, pretty much. And that kind of style. And that just don't equate.
And he's 71. You know. How is he going to relate to young players at 71?
So you're saying all coaches need to start getting anyone over 60 need to start getting weeded out?
Didn't say that. What I'm saying is,
no, I'm just asking.
No, not over 60. But if you're 71, what can you offer a young man in the game? What can you do?
Knowledge.
Listen, 19. You've dealt with these young folks out here. 19-year-olds know everything. 20-year-olds know everything. I'm getting paid $50 million a year, $40 million a year, $30 million a year, right, to play the game. You haven't won a championship. What can you tell me? And you 71. You don't listen to my music. You don't know what's going on in my brain, in my mind, how I feel at 1920. That was 50 decades ago.
How can you relate to me?
And players want people to relate to. These young people want people to relate to them. Know my pain. Know my issue.
All right. Feel my pain.
It's over, man.
Like Fiend.
He's too old.
Too old.
Yeah.
But I mean, more like what you said, though, that the part that's coming to me out of everybody out there, that's the best Michael Jordan could find.
He's looking for nostalgia.
Man, D'Antonio, man, I'm not trying to be funny. Mike D'Antoni, best days have passed him by. They're gone. He did a lot. I mean, he had Phoenix running and gunning for a while, and it worked for a little while, but people started figuring it out. And so when he went to the Lakers and Houston and New York, you weren't beating anybody with that no more.
And think about what he had in Houston, right? You had older players in Houston, right? You had Chris Paul. You had James Harden. These are older players. Then you had Clint Capella, who I really liked. I was like, yo, the Mavs need to trade for him. Whatever they want.
Nice, man. Capella is nice.
Yeah, he's been a good lift for the Hawks.
But he's a younger kid, so trying to relate to this guy and even in Houston, he did well. But yeah, it's
his offense centers around one player and allows that one player to do damn near whatever he wants to do. I mean, you saw it in Houston. Mm-hmm. I mean, Harden was putting up 30, 40 shots a game.
Gaudy numbers.
And then everybody else, you just fill in the gaps.
Right. Get a rebound, give it to James.
Get a rebound, let James do it. Get a rebound, let James do it.
Yeah, and everyone just stand back. So no, Jordan, I don't know what it is other than I'm the greatest of all time, which he's not, and thinking that I can just do this because of that
Go
moniker that
hater.
others have bestowed upon me, which is undeserved. Yeah, and there you go.
You know what makes Michael the greatest?
The hook that he would put on people to go around them. What? I don't know what.
That's all he did. Jay was hook people.
He did. He hooked people. Check the
Go
tape.
ahead. Go ahead, Reed.
Name another player in the NBA
Mm-hmm.
that they literally made a commercial and said that I want to be like him.
That's marketing.
I don't give a no.
That's
No.
marketing.
You don't understand what I'm saying.
That's marketing.
Everybody wanted to
Sometimes
be.
I
I'll tell
dream
You didn't
know
have to
what?
be a Bulls
that
fan.
he will
You know
be.
You
what?
didn't have to. You didn't have to be a Bulls fan.
You know what? Magic and Bird were the
That
first.
Converse, they was all on that Converse. It was about 10 of them on that Converse commercial.
It was two.
It was more than
Two.
that.
It was two. It was two. It was two. And it was called The Weapon, right? And we talked about this. We talked about top 5 shoes, right? It was two. And they had a commercial because that was the first time you saw a commercial with players and basketball shoes. And it was those two. It was Magic and it was Bird. Then came Jordan. Jordan elevated the game. I would say it like this. Jordan elevated the game to the individualism that it is today. That is what he's done.
Speaking of which, you say that. Did you hear what Stephen A. Smith said?
What do you
Of
say
course,
now?
He's clickbait.
Stephen A. said that Jordan actually made the game worse.
Yes.
I saw the headline. I just decided not to read it.
He
Those-
said he
Like-
made the game worse because
It's a
of the individualisticness
It's a
of
fact.
it now.
It's a fact.
You know, he said Jordan took it away from being team ball
Absolutely.
and just made it centered around, superstar.
Did Jordan do that, or did Phil Jackson do that by running his
Don't blame
plays
Phil.
through Jordan?
Don't blame
Why not?
him.
If we can blame Jordan, why can't we blame the coach? He ran the team.
He ran the triangle offense. He taught him the triangle offense. They ran the triangle offense. Now, here's the deal. Jordan didn't like certain players or would say, you know what, I got the ball. Like, your point guard doesn't bring the ball up. Your point guard doesn't bring the ball up. And I get your point. The coach is the one that says, hey, you need to give the ball to the point guard. They bring the ball up. And you do that. Craig Hodges,
Mm-hmm.
Paxson, and Steve Kerr shot the ball from the perimeter. That was their job. Hit the three. That was their job. Not bring up the ball, because that was Jordan's job.
Right.
Jordan brought up the ball, or Scotty brought up the ball. Right. So there you go. Greatest of his era, absolutely. Greatest of all time, can't say that.
If I said that, Jay, I felt like you would call me a hater.
What? No, it's true.
Sometimes I dream that
That
he
he
is
is
me.
That's
me.
marketing.
Dum,
You know who's the
dum,
MVP
dum.
of that? Phil
Way
Knight
out
and his
the-
marketing team.
The
Phil
way
Knight.
I grew,
Phil Knight.
like Mike.
That Nike,
Phil
you
Knight.
give it
If
Nike.
I could be
that.
like Mike.
That's Gatorade.
Mike didn't do that. Mike didn't do that.
All right.
Mike did not do that.
And I understand it's marketing and everything like that, but
That's
he
marketing.
was that damn great.
Pretty damn good, Jay.
That damn great, bro.
Of that era, yes. And you know what? Because here's another one.
3-0,
No, check it out.
retired,
Bo knows.
and then came back and did 3-0 again.
Bo knows.
Never went to a game 7.
Bo knows.
Never.
You trying to compare the Gatorade Michael Jordan commercial to the Nike Bo Nose commercial?
Bo knows. Tell me you don't know nothing about no Bo knows. Tell me you don't know about it.
Yeah, I know about it
Oh,
because
okay.
I'm a sports fan of that
You're
era.
a sports fan. Everybody knew about that.
No, not everybody.
Dude, you had Bo.
You trying to tell me
Diddley
old little white ladies knew about Bo Nose?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
then next you're gonna tell me Grandma Ma is just as popular as Michael Jordan.
Ooh, what
No,
to
I
go
would never
to?
say that. I would never
If you
say
say that Bo Nose is,
as popular as Michael,
yeah,
the campaign,
that's a stretch, Jay. That's a stretch, dog.
Yeah.
Bo Knows
that is a
campaign was
stretch.
pretty
That is a
pretty
stretch.
popular.
It was popular.
I mean,
popular.
I love Bo Nose. I love Bo Diddley. I love it all. So
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
Like it was,
But
like
I don't
random,
think anything
it was
compares
random
to
people
what
in
that
his-
Gatorade commercial did
No.
for the likes
Dude,
of Michael
Bo
Jordan.
Jackson had John McEnroe in his commercials.
Okay.
He
And-
had
So
Lance
you
Armstrong
trying to
in
tell
his
me
commercials.
Michael Jordan could have had anybody he wanted to in a commercial?
But Michael Jordan is selfish.
Man, I'm not doing you right now.
Wasn't that joint with the off the backboard, off the glass,
Nothing but net.
off the car on the outside,
Yeah.
gonna come through the window inside the hoop.
That was him and Larry Bird, right? And that one
Yeah, Larry Bird again,
playing horse.
and that was McDonald's.
Still,
Hey,
And no
shout out
steal.
to all these people that we giving props to. Hey, we would like a little bit of compensation. Give a brother a nickel or something like that.
buy us
Or
coffee.
a dime,
Buy us a coffee.
15 cents, a dime and a nickel. I'm just saying, man, it's it gets to a point where just because, like, he's still making shoes, which don't even make sense to me.
Well, you know why? Because our dumbass kids are wearing them. They care more about Jordan wearing Jordans than getting an education.
There you go.
Jordan is,
I don't blame him for that.
that tell you how much juice he got. Because
I will say it, and if anybody and any of my black people get mad at me, so what? It's that hood ass mentality that people got to get rid of while they wearing Jordans to death.
But is he lying? Is he lying?
There are no lies.
There's no lies right there.
Is he
It's the
lying?
God honest truth. So yes,
People
Jordan's
spend
still selling shoes. And guess
$400,
what?
$500.
I keep selling them to your ass too. If you gonna buy 'em.
$500.
And
People will spend that
they
much
done
money for a
came
pair of
out the
Jordans.
same shoes in different colors.
I was just going to
The
say
markup is about 300%, Jay. And they buying them.
still buy.
My oldest
I
got a
see.
job just to buy Jordans.
I see people
'Cause I ain't
in
gonna buy 'em.
line.
I'll
In
pay for your
line.
education. I ain't paying for your Jordans, goddammit.
Standing
buy
in
your own
lines
shoes.
for Jordans. And they
wish-
supposed to be hoop shoes.
I wear Skechers.
And then you got kids walking through the hallways. I can't crease my shoes. They're gonna have feet and back problems by the time they're 20 years old because they won't walk normal. 'Cause I can't crease my shoes. And some of them know your Jordans done bought into your parents' shoe budget for the whole school year. So
Pretty
they gotta
much.
make them one pair of Jordans last.
They're supposed to be creased, so that's what gives you comfort, and that's what makes the shoe the shoe.
But see, you're an educated person, man. You know that. You said that.
They're
I know.
supposed to.
I mean, I heard some people be, I can't crease my J's.
And you know what?
Man.
They're not even the best shoe out there. You know what the
Man.
best shoe is? Air Hirachis, is 2K Zooms.
Ooh, the
Cobras.
Hirachis are sick.
Rachi, yeah. They is.
Hirachis are sick, bro.
I can't believe you said it, though. Rachis are nice. They are
Yeah,
nice.
I can't even hate on you on the Hirachis, bro.
Best basketball shoe.
But I'm at that point in stage in my life, and I know we done took a left turn. It's okay. I can't even really rock
we
Nike
do.
like that no more. You know, I'm old. I gotta go get them old man Brooks and New Balance shoes now. I need something that's really gonna support this weight.
If they look good, not gonna afford them.
Hey, man.
You don't think New Balance?
I got the Air Daddies.
I got all kinds of brands of shoes up in mine.
Them Air Daddy 99s is what I'm rocking.
Hey, man. As
Hey,
long as
man.
they're the Air Daddies, don't get the Air Pop Pops. Use them Air
Nah,
Pop Pops.
I can't do no Air Pop Pop shit. I ain't that
Air
old.
Pop Pops, aka
The Grandpa Pops.
the Jesus
But
ones.
shit, if I don't hurry up and lose this goddamn weight, I'm gonna be in the air wheelchairs in a minute. Shit, I gotta hurry up and get this weight off me, dog.
Come on, man.
You getting back to that keto?
I ain't gonna necessarily do keto, but I'm gonna start doing the carb cycling. I got to. I got to, man. Jay Stogs, I lost like 45 pounds on keto. But the bad thing about
Gained it all
keto is
back.
as soon as you get back on them carbs,
Man, swell up like a balloon.
yeah, man. I like
Hey,
that boy got the sugar. Like he got the sugar.
he got them sugars. He got the sugar. No, man, look, I'm telling you, my boy. Hey, he was all about walking. He was like, don't run, walk.
Uh-huh.
Walk. He's like, man, do an aggressive walk. Aggressively walk. He walks twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. He does 3 miles, and he walks. Fast walk. Dude has lost like 70, 80 pounds, man. I've started my joint. Man, I had the shakes this morning. I was hurting so bad. But
Damn.
I got to, yeah.
Aggressive walk.
Man, it's aggressive walking, bro.
Hey man, tell me why you was shaking. What caused the shake?
I don't, man. I was cold and hot at the same time. All my body hurt. I was like, do I have the vid? Do I have the flu? What is? I'm drinking Gatorade, man.
You walked into being a crackhead. What happened?
Bro, I don't even know. But I put my shoes on. Was like, I'm finna walk though. I bet you I'm finna walk though, and I walked, man.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? And what is this? What's going on here? My bad.
Message.
I'm saying, yeah, you just got to be active though. You got to be more active.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's big up activity, and I'm getting ready to go on a little trip, and I can't partake in the grown up festivities, and
See,
I'm about to watch what I eat while I'm over there, bro. I really got to get on
right there. That's why I'm gonna work out so I can. Okay.
Yeah. I got to get back on mine as well.
That whole diet is important, but nah, if I can work out to eat what I want, I'll do that.
But I ain't gonna call it a diet. I'm just saying I'm gonna make a lifestyle change because I got to get right. Because I do want to be around to be wearing Air Pop-Pops one day. So
man.
That part. But now before we take it to that swing low moment,
get a hamburger egg roll, cheeseburger egg roll.
Yeah, man. When you want to come through,
man, it's true.
I mean, I'm gonna send you an invite date to where I got some stuff going on. I'll send both of y'all, man. If y'all want to come through, come on through, and I'm gonna have some seafood. You like seafood?
Seafood, I eat it.
Seafood egg rolls,
fried seafood, I eat it.
Fried crabs. It's all yeah.
Classic. That's good.
Bang.
Bacon, cheese.
Hey man, before we keep this thing moving and get to our would you rather and a very special chop shop one gotta go. DeShaun Watson's name has been popping up all over the news.
That's when his lifestyle changed.
And I don't know, boy, what? Jay Stogs, you need to goddamn on that. Because hey, Reed, you were right, Reed. But so another charge has come out against him. He's still gonna be okay. The NFL did their investigation, and normally, guys, when they do these character investigations, it's normally no longer than 1-2 days. His thing went on for a week. It went on an entire week. I don't know why it went on that long, but
you know why.
Well,
you know why.
Anyway, we'll tap on that. So it's going on. The NFL is done, but they have yet to say what his suspension is going to be. My question for y'all, what I want to ask you two are, should the NFL just go ahead and hand out DeShaun Watson's suspension and quit making it a secret?
No, can't do it.
Why is that, Jay?
Because we have just learned of the 24th. We don't know how many is out there. He don't know how many is out there.
So you saying you don't know until under 30?
But my ultimate question is this a scam or not?
I don't know.
Man, Reed, to me,
the 24th?
To me, it's what did you say?
Have you heard the report of the 24th and everything that went down with it?
I don't know about that one, but I heard one about him having some influencer from Instagram playing basketball damn near naked in his kitchen.
That was his rookie season. Mia Khalifa. They said,
so that's old one.
I did research. Yeah.
Okay, Mia Khalifa.
The video that came up.
Okay,
that was his rookie season. That was his rookie season.
What about the 24th one then, Jay? Tell me something that I don't know.
Basically, what's going on is he was in there and was basically saying, "Look, I'm about to get this happy ending by hook or by crook. So either you do it, I do it." And he made her stay until he finished. And so, yeah.
Man.
I don't see, and the thing is, you don't necessarily know. You don't know how people really are behind closed doors. But it's hard for me to just think that you're the star of the football team. You're the quarterback. You're the main person in the football. It's hard for me to think that he can just force his way up. And these women, to me, what I feel is that these women were gladly willing to do it because he's DeShaun Watson. He is the star of the team. I'm not saying that it can't happen, But
to me, this is the Tiger Woods story, right? After the first 2 or 3, you're like Bill Cosby. First 2 or 3, come on, man, it's Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? 7, 8, come on, that's America's dad. 10, 11, 12, 13, you like.
But my whole no,
yeah, but is it
I
live?
feel
I
you.
mean, is it people just trying to get paper out
I
the
feel
dude,
you, Jay.
man?
But so many people came out the woodwork on Bill Cosby, and I'm like, stop! I don't believe this shit. And y'all had to wait 30 years later to come out and try to make a criminal out of Bill Cosby, to when you could. And I'm not saying he didn't slip them some Spanish fly or whatever the hell that date rape drug was called back then.
Yeah.
I think they consented to it and then felt bad about it later, and just now they try to turn it into something else.
Okay, but still, 24. Granted, it may not be all of them, but out of 24, they always say, in every lie there's a hint of truth.
I believe that.
In every lie there's a hint of truth somewhere.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So I'm just.
I did a little research on this as well.
Bill Cosby?
No, with this DeShaun Watson.
Oh, okay.
Supposedly, he had messed with 66 women within a 17-month span. But yet 24 are saying that all this came down.
But it could be the other, 42 of them. Like, look, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with the circus. I don't want to deal with the media. I don't want to deal with death threats. I don't want to deal with people looking at me crazy, because that does happen. Threats? Oh yeah. Look, fans, or what I tell you, is short for fanatics. They are rabid, right? And so now you got people that will call these people that find out who they are, where they are, where they live, where they work.
Yeah.
And they'll call them and say, "I can't."
You're trying to keep them on the team. Shut up.
Yeah, you need to shut up. I'm gonna come find you, because people are crazy. People are.
You know you did it.
You wanted it. Why would you up there? Like Tyson, that whole deal. You know you want. Why would you be in his room at that time of the night and blah blah blah? Look, whether she was there at midnight and I was that cat that was like, yeah, she knew. No, listen, don't matter. Don't matter. Don't matter.
It
don't matter. 66, bro. I'm out. I'm done. Nope.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Then I don't feel like I can say answer that's right on this.
It's a very huge question mark. Very huge question mark, because you could just simply say the dude just like to fuck.
You know what? And there's nothing wrong.
And there's nothing wrong with that if that's the case.
But you have to be 2 consenting adults, or 3, or however. Everybody needs to be.
But I don't think he had to go in and take nothing, Jay. I just don't feel like he had to go take nothing.
That's my thing. I don't think that he had to necessarily go out there and make these women do anything. I just don't feel that way. Now, I'm not saying that I necessarily defend it. It just seems
if something could have happened when he did, I just don't see it. That's so hard for me to believe.
But if they feel uncomfortable in any way, right? Now, here's what I'll say. If they got to say, look, I don't like that. You can't just sit there and be like, that's kind of weird. Right? Because I may think, oh, okay, you look like you really into it. If you say, look, you need to stop, that's it. It's over. That's the end of it. Put your shorts on, and roll out. Put your shorts on, roll out.
Let's keep it a buck. This is the chop shot. Keep it a buck.
No, I mean, but
because he could have been in there and she doing whatever. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Hey. You know what I'm saying? That.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You're in. Okay.
Listen,
just, ain't
nobody refusing.
It is not like
I don't know too many.
I don't know too many men. Gonna be like,
hey, what are you doing? And look here, go ahead.
Oh my God, I ain't never. Okay,
I got another $20. I'm just saying, So look, but again, if someone is not consenting, but I agree with you. Why would you put yourself in this situation when you can easily, but I think it's also the thrill of the chase. I think it's someone that says no. You're like, ooh, I'm going to get him.
Right.
I'm going to get him. I know they
Now,
said no.
Getting them when they say no, and I don't know, man. I mean, I'm just like, I want the NFL to come on out and hand out the suspension, whatever it's going to be, and get on with it. Because he's in limbo, and I think it's putting Baker Mayfield's career in limbo because the Browns scared. Now, they didn't say they didn't want him. They go get this court and pay all this money to it. He don't want to come back, but we might need to keep Baker just in case DeShaun gets suspended 8 games. Really?
They'll play it back before they play Baker.
Well, they did get Jacoby Brissett. You're right.
Yeah.
But
You're
how
right.
do you feel as Baker Mayfield when it's this dude that's sitting there with, at least 24, we know probably 66, and you would rather have that guy than me?
Yeah, because they divorced Baker at the end of the season last year. They was just done with it.
Man, it was messy. It was nasty, bro.
It was real horrible.
Ugly.
It was booty.
If there's a suspension, it'll come closer to the season. It'll come close to the season. And it'll probably be maybe like a 4-game suspension or something like that.
I was thinking 4, man, but as long as they took,
they're going to give him a slap of the wrist.
The more these cases pop up, he going to get about, I'm going to start. It's going to be
6 games.
I think it's going to be 6 games at least.
At least half the season, something like that.
At least 6. I don't know, man. I hope not, but shit.
I mean,
they
gave Zeke 6. And all he did was, he showed a little booby. He showed
Roethlisberger did.
But he only got 2, right?
Did.
Or 4.
He got 2.
And they just said, "It's all right. You're a champion. You won."
There's some.
That's fine.
He was remorseful. He cried. Zeke was like, "What? What? Huh? What? I did that? Yes, Zeke. You showed the boob.
Oh yeah,
you showed the boob.
It was at the whole St. Patrick's Day, right?
Yes,
when he
sir.
pulled the girl's bra. Is that what it?
Show lid.
Yeah.
It was like that whole summer. It was just that whole off season was just bad. Like he got
what the
fights
Cowboys
in
do.
Vegas.
Yeah, what the Cowboys do. They do dumb shit.
Yeah.
Go all the way back to the White House. They've
Yeah.
got a history of doing dumb shit.
Yeah, really.
Show me your titties.
How did Tampa Tom do with that trophy? He dropped it, right?
No, he threw it from one boat to the other boat.
Oh, that's right.
So you want to compare that to a player showing a woman's boob on?
Just saying.
Out of St. Patty's Day parade.
Just saying.
That's what we doing. You
brought
want to
it
compare
up.
Tom
You
Brady
brought it up.
throwing a trophy being drunk to the Dallas Cowboys owning and operating a whorehouse in Las Colinas.
A boat.
To running a whorehouse in Las Colinas. That's what we're doing.
Who's talking about the White House?
The White House. The Cowboys. The White House. Michael Irvin.
That's come on.
Emmitt Smith.
That's history.
Yeah.
That's history.
Ken Norton.
History.
Yeah, history. But it's Cowboy history. They have a history of doing dumb shit. That's all I said.
Do they? Because
yeah,
there are
they
other
do,
teams.
Stars. Yes, they do.
Brian, even before
Yes,
he got
they
the
do,
league,
Stars.
he did Deion House breaking rules when he
Do
shouldn't
you
have.
remember the
I ain't
Minnesota,
gonna say.
the
Bengals done did
Minnesota
they stuff
party
too.
boat trip
Oh, yeah, Fran Smoot. That's my dog.
with damn near everybody drowned?
The tip drill boat.
I mean, like, yo, people are people, okay? People are people. They do
Said
dumb
it buzz
stuff.
me your ass, that ain't your face.
All right. It was just that, there was more scrutiny, more eyes on America's team, and they obliged, and there you go. So there it is. Come on, let's get into this thing.
That's what we're doing. America's team, a little bit more scrutiny.
It's America's team.
All right, so just before we move on, back in 2010, Ben Roethlisberger got 6 games.
Oh, he did get 6. Okay.
And then that was April.
And they still consider him one of the greatest.
Hey, man.
He's the first ballot.
So, yeah. So, Reed always breaks us off with a would you rather at the end of the show. But for some reason, Jay, with Reed being a musician, and I just got the urge to do a one gotta go tonight.
Bring it.
You know what I'm saying? Before we do this. Would you rather?
Bring it.
I mean, you hear him sighing, right, Reed? He hates this.
It's all right. He'll be all right.
Stupid.
Sounds like a little kid.
Hey,
Stupid.
stupid. Hey, so I went back and looked at if one got to go. I decided to go hip hop. I decided to go legends. If
Okay.
we had to never have one of these great MCs, which one of the four would it be? So you got Jay-Z,
Oh, you're disgusting
Biggie,
for this.
Thank you.
Nas,
Welcome,
and
Reed.
Tupac.
You are
One gotta go.
disgusting for this one.
Jay-Z, Biggie, Nas, Tupac. One gotta go.
Oh, you are disgusting for this one. And I have to pick one.
And so does Jay Stocks.
No, I don't. I'm saying
Come on, Jay.
Problem is this is a matter of taste.
Yeah.
Each person's taste. Big in Pakistan. Big in Pakistan. So they have to be between Jay-Z and Nas.
Okay.
When you go through Jay-Z and Nas, you're looking at discography, you're looking at longevity, this and they're both classic guys. If I have to say one, Nas.
Oh.
And I didn't even want to say that.
Hey.
And I didn't even want to say Jay-Z, but if I have to just say one, Nas.
Now.
Nas, maybe.
Damn, that hey.
And that hurts.
I'm surprised you said that. Being your flow, your style. I'm surprised you said Nas. Hey, Jay Styles, you don't want to play, huh? You don't have to, dog.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
And there's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer with that.
There's no wrong answer.
There's no wrong answer.
And on this list,
and what sucks on that is that I like Jay-Z's discography better than Nas's, but Nas, if I had to buy a ticket to see an MC on the stage with just a mic and a DJ, I'm gonna go pay for Nas before I pay for.
And you know what? And I probably would too. Honestly.
And that's how I look at it. Look at it as because for me, it was actually like Pac, but Pac is Pac. Biggie is just Biggie, so he's Biggie. So now you have Jay-Z, you got Nas. I would pay for Nas. So to me, it was Pac and Jay-Z.
Jay probably got more hits,
Jay
more
has
mainstream hits, than Nas does. But just a guy just going off on the mic like that, yeah, Nas would probably do that. Jay-Z would just have a lot of familiarity.
He'd have bangers, but
he'd have a lot of bangers and stuff like that. Yeah,
If I'm looking at MC, like an MC, yeah, that's where I'm going.
Hey, but CJ Styles, I'm almost offended that you had Tupac but I can't be.
But here's a question though: out of these four, who had the best different?
Oh,
who had the best what?
Different.
Hit him up, Tupac, followed by Ether. And then Who Shot You is number 3. Jay-Z's diss records suck.
He got killed. Man, look, Jay-Z
I'm gonna go Pac would hit him up.
Jay-Z put some real facts in that though.
Yeah, but Nas is Ether. That's the reason if I had to get rid of one, he might get eliminated just by the diss song Nas put out about him. Just saying, that's just my opinion.
Jay got killed on many records where he thought he could like rap along with somebody in their style. It was like, okay, no, I can't do that. So, yeah, there's that part. There's some freestyles out there that Jay tried to do that did not go well for him.
So Reed, that's what we do every Thursday, man. And Jay Styles get mad at me every
You
week.
got to bring this in. You got to bring this on the
Because
I might
we
want
do
to change
stuff
that
like
and just
this.
say Jay-Z. I might want to change it to say Jay. It's a coin flip for
You
me.
can't change it now.
It's a coin flip. I mean, it's that one's just
It's
that's wrong. That's a good one, but it's tough.
Hey,
So Pac and Biggie is staying.
I knew this one was like, come on, big game. That ain't even right. How you gonna put this up here?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what you
and I'm gonna tweet it all over the world here in about 2 minutes when we done.
Awesome.
Hit them up. Grab your Glocks when you see Tupac. Call the cops when you see Tupac.
The first line is, first of all, F the clique and the crew you claim.
West side when we ride, come equipped with games. You claim to be a player, but up your way. Bustle bad boys, niggas. And I've never heard anybody that angry on the record.
He said that with a lot of feelings, didn't he?
I'm saying
the two best diss songs to me ever, and Jay, we're gonna have to do a top 5 diss songs. But the two best to me was "Hit 'Em Up" and "No Vaseline" by Ice Cube.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, Eazy-E's joint was pretty dope.
There wasn't no Vaseline though. There wasn't no Vaseline.
I mean, you would be that guy that said Eazy-E's was dope after hearing No Vaseline.
Q killed that whole crew. Q killed the whole crew.
That's definitely No Vaseline is it. But whatever, he did all of Death Row from top to bottom.
And even still Dre Day with Snoop and Dre talking about Eazy-E and Luke from 2 Live Crew.
Yeah.
Although Luke almost whipped his ass, killed him, and Jack the Rapper in Atlanta after doing that.
Hey,
anyway,
don't think he easy now.
Hey man,
easy work.
Uncle Luke ain't want to be messed with, man.
Uncle Luke is not.
Get it.
All right.
All that.
Nice diss records. Eminem
got some nice ones out there. But see, and that's
you ain't heard
that's
shit from Mariah Carey in I don't know how long.
Another subject though. Do you think M gets more play because of certain aspects of what he is?
Because he's white?
Yes,
because
but
of his background.
His music is still warranted. He backs up what he does with his music, I think. But I think he got a little more chances. Yeah, no doubt, dog. I say it.
He's still one of the if you don't put him in a top 10, he's at least a top 20. He is. Lyricist wise. It ain't too many people that can do what Eminem has done. You know, ain't too many people can do that, bro. He's another break.
Stand.
Where would you put Run DMC?
They pioneers of the game, but they just not no dope ass lyricists.
So you wouldn't put them in top 10?
Me personally?
Well, I mean, you're on here. yes, I'm talking to you. Yes, sir. I have headphones on.
Probably.
See, that's what happens. That's what happens.
Probably not. But you have to understand. Y'all are
probably.
Y'all.
He's a lot younger than us, though, Jay.
Y'all are older than me.
I don't care. You're the musicologist. That is your
I understand
moniker.
that.
For you
But son, it was groups that y'all was listening to that I didn't even know about when I was. You know what I'm saying? I had to go back. I had to go back and do research.
You had to learn about them as you got older.
I had to go back into research.
How far back? Guys. No, wait. How far back we talking about?
That's what I'm saying.
Like what?
It's a
now like to me, like Grandmaster Flash, Kool Herc, and all of them. That's old for me.
What are you talking about? You were like 10 when they came out.
No, I was not, fool.
You were like 17 when they came out. When Kool Herc, Grandmaster Flash.
I'm not 57, J Stoggs.
The Treacherous 5. You know.
I'm not 57, J Stoggs. I'm 47.
Come on, man.
See, Reed, that's a classic hater. That'll tell me that I'm a hater all the time. When I say one word about the Dallas Cowboys.
The Wrecking Crew? Come on.
Yeah. The Wrecking Crew, Crush Groove,
Fat Boys, all of them.
Yeah, see? Nah, man, see, Fat Boys, Run DMC, Houdini, Curtis Blow. Houdini. I can relate to that. I saw them in concert. I told my wife a story the other day when I was backstage at it was Run
When you were in high
DMC.
school, yeah.
I was in 4th grade, jackass. But it was it was Run DMC. I had you remember that group, the Jets, Jay?
Yeah.
They sung the song "Crush on You."
Yeah.
It was like a family of like 95, and I had a crush on one of the little girls, and I was backstage, and I told my wife I tried to go holler at one of them, and like one of the big Samoan brother bodyguards like ran my little ass off.
Just fast.
And man, I had to shoot my shot, dog.
Fast.
That was my only chance of hollering at a celebrity.
Man, you in high school. You fast, bro. You fast.
Hey, y'all know, so at that same show with Houdini, Jermaine Dupri walked by me with a Jerry curl. I didn't even know he was Jermaine Dupri at the time. He was out there pop locking and stuff for Houdini.
Yeah. He's in that video.
Yeah. The Freaks Come Out at Night.
Yeah.
The Jerry curl. Yeah, that was Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
I ain't even know. And I met that fool. I met that fool years later, and he about 4'11".
He's short. He's tiny. He's a tiny man. He's a tiny
man. So deaf.
He's tiny man. Like Prince. He's Prince-ish kind of height. Prince-ish.
You have to dip yourself in the light.
Prince.
Like Minnetonka.
Yeah, purify.
Hey man, I'm sorry. I had a flashback.
Prince, man.
One of my boys, man, rest in peace, Prince. One of my boys said he took his wife to a Prince concert. Yeah. They said he just got quiet. His wife said, "What's wrong with you?" He's like, "His hair's so pretty."
He got caught up, man. He looked Prince in the eyes.
That's what he said. He said, I gazed into his eyes and I was in a trance.
I heard there's a lot of guys, man. A lot of guys had they little sweet moment because of Prince, bro.
I was like, man, shut up. He said, dog, I swear to God, man.
Arnez J even said it, man.
He said, I looked at Prince's eyes and I was mesmerized. I about pissed, man, for about an hour.
Arnez J said the same thing, man.
Yeah, man, you done.
He said, dog, you look Prince in the eyes, bro. You done.
It's not many people in the world, male or female, you can look in their eyes and just be like, I can't move. I can't move. I can't move. So, Someone and someone asked me, close to me, said, "Oh, you're a Michael Jackson fan." I was like, "I'm sorry, what'd you just say?" I said, "No, I'm a Prince fan. There's no denying."
Hey, was that fair back in the day though, where it was like you had to be either Prince or Michael Jackson?
Oh yeah, it was either.
I love both.
I like both.
I love both,
but I prefer Prince.
I don't think I really appreciated Prince more until I got older.
Nah, I was fast. I knew.
Cause like, see, there it is. You tried to call me fast earlier.
Cause I know you.
But
and that's why I'm fast.
The lyrics, the words, the songs. I was like, when I got older, I was like, ooh, Prince. Okay. You know, Michael Jackson was hee. I ain't.
Yeah.
My mom was a big Prince fan.
So. Literally. But Prince, my uncle put me on the Prince, man. I was like, it was my favorite uncle. Man, I listened to his records, and I was like, wow. Around the World in the Day, that's one of my favorite Prince records right there. That joint right there, because it had raspberry.
I was about to say, that Raspberry Beret on that album, dog. The kind you find at hey, man.
We're not on the rights.
Hey, we don't own the rights, and I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do this, but I ain't going to do this. Jay Stogs, next time you talk to my wife, ask her about Little Red Corvette. I just want you to ask her.
You know what? I'm gonna ask her when we all go to lunch.
We got that Laker lunch.
Still owed my Laker lunch.
She still owe you lunch. But say, hey, Aisha, what's up with Little Red Corvette? Already. And you gonna fall out.
Little Red Corvette.
Actually, I'm gonna wear my ruffle shirt and my purple jacket.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Just wear a Mavs outfit.
Probably the only two artists that literally could bring anybody together. Like anybody, anybody, any race, any creed, any color. Probably the only two artists that would probably ever really to truly do that. I know Michael Jackson just had. You talking about the ultimate juice? The ultimate juice?
Yeah.
I mean, it took him 10 minutes to even start his Super Bowl performance because everybody was just damn near falling out.
Michael was the only person. Yeah,
I mean,
Michael's the only person I ever
Part of the
seen
show.
walk and people just start fainting and passing out.
I'm just saying. Michael was
hated
different.
that.
Michael was
Jump
different.
out. Man, if you don't start this
Michael
show,
was different.
no,
Michael
he
was different, dude.
Michael
He
was
was
different.
different.
Hey man,
I
did y'all
wouldn't
see
name
the
my kids
clip
with
of Mike Tyson talking about Mike Tyson slighting him? I mean, Michael Jackson slighting him.
That's awesome.
Oh no,
You ain't seen
It's
that,
like, who
Reed?
you?
I gotta see that.
It is hilarious, dog.
It's
I need to
awesome.
try to find it. I'll try to retweet it.
Yeah,
But
it's good.
lo and behold, man, Mike Tyson was on the podcast talking about, he champion of the world, knocking people out everywhere he go, people falling out. They're like, that's Mike Tyson. That's Mike getting autographs and stuff. So he said he was at a Michael Jackson concert. Said he goes back, him and Don King. He said Don King threw his hands up like this. Michael said like this. And so he said, and Michael just said, and looked away and walked off. So they go backstage later. Everybody in Michael's band is running up to Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, shaking his hand, getting him to sign like drumsticks, autographing stuff. And then he said he went to Michael Jackson. So, yo, what's up? Michael Jackson said, where do I know you from? Why do I feel like I know you? Like he said, Mike Tyson said, shit, it made me know I wasn't shit in the eyes of Michael Jackson, that he was really big time and I was nothing. So he said he could look at me. I'm knocking people out left and right. I'm on the TV every day. And here it is. He looked at me and said, hey, why I feel like I know you from somewhere, like I was nobody. He said, man, it humbled the hell out of me.
He had the sauce.
The sauce.
He had the sauce.
Rest in power, Michael.
Good talk.
Woo! Hey, man, it's been a
Him
good one.
and Prince.
Let's hit. Hey, Reed, you got that would you rather for us?
Yeah, man, I got a few of them with that.
Why you shake your head, Jay? 2 was okay.
I'm just shaking. I'm just shaking my head.
Would you rather play indoors or outdoors?
You mean like as a
Outdoors.
kid?
This is sports related, bro.
Oh,
Outdoors.
natural element. Outdoors.
Y'all don't want the dome, artificial turf, none of that.
I'd rather play in the outside.
But yeah, I like the outside better. I did. Natural elements is something about that. That's a lot more better.
Yeah, I played in domes, and it's overrated. It's not right to be in the AC all the time.
And the field is just obviously it's different, but it's just I don't know. I don't like it.
All the synthetic grass is not worth it. It's killing people, man. They need to get rid of that shit.
Yep.
Would you rather be the star of a bad team or an average player on an elite team?
This feels like a Golden State kind of question. Star on a bad team or
average player on an elite team.
On an elite team.
I feel like this relates to my life in a sense because I was on an elite defensive team as an average player. I mean, I like to say I was better than average, but with the team I was on,
I would say I would rather be an average player on an elite team because you have the Charles Barkley moniker. You know, he was great. You know, one of the greatest that never won it.
right?
But you can
Dan Marino.
But you can look at Robert Horry. Some would call him average, but Robert Horry has
Big shot Bob,
rings.
Yes, he does.
Actually has more rings than Jordan. So
Facts.
you know what I'm saying?
Don't make him better than Jordan.
Don't make him better than Jordan. But he got the chips. So and he has a nickname. So
Go with that bullshit, man.
What?
His nickname, he has a nickname. What does that have to do with anything?
That means that you are important. If you don't have a nickname, don't nobody care about you. Don't nobody know about you.
Your nickname can be Shorty Doo-Wop, but does not make you important.
His nickname. His nickname. And people will call you by that nickname. That's Big Shot Rob. That's his nickname. Big Shot Rob. The answer.
I've got one more.
All right.
I'm just saying.
I'm
One more.
right there with Jay. I'm gonna follow that train with Jay Stocks.
Average.
From elite. Yeah.
Me too. Ain't nothing wrong with being a star, but still. Yeah. But one more for all the laughs. Would you rather be attacked by a bear or a shark?
Oh damn.
A bear. A bear.
Why?
Man, a shark bite me. I'm bleeding and I'm drowning. I'm pissed.
Yeah, see, that's the whole thing. It's a double whammy with a shark because you're in the water and you getting your ass ate.
Yeah.
At least with a bear, I might be able to play dead and he'd leave me alone.
Yeah. That's it. I can climb up on a mountain or a hill, and now I'm bigger than him, so I project, that, and that will scare a bear.
I heard that don't even work. The playing dead
works.
thing don't even work.
No, but if you make yourself bigger than the bear, or seem bigger or big to a bear, they will run away.
So a buff nerd is bigger than a bear?
On the hill, it is. A buff nerd on the hill. That's why I'm a nerd. I know these
on the
things.
hill.
On the hill.
Jesus. You just made my head hurt. I love it. I love it. I
On
love
the
it.
hill, dog.
That's what we're doing. Hey, y'all. So if you're ever on a hill and a bear's attacking, you just go, hey! Ah! And you bigger than the bear. He won't kill you.
They're going to
go, watch out, bro.
They'll run away. And they'll run away. What am I going to do with a shark? What am I going to do?
Somebody tell me, I heard if you hit a shark in the nose, it'll swim off.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know.
You try that out. Let me know how that works.
No. I'm not going to be nowhere. I don't even go ankle deep.
Have you ever tried to throw a punch in the water, bro? Like, have you ever tried the resistance of the...
Hey, the only water that I get deep in is in a pool. I don't play. Okay, we got to go.
Like, I've seen people, and they, like, nudge the shark. On the nose, like, if they nudge it, like, they nudge. I've seen that. Like, I watch Shark Week. They nudge it. I've seen somebody try to nudge it, and the shark was like, "Hi-ya," and they got him, and they had blood in the water. And now the other sharks was like, "Hey,
it's feed time.
Hey,
feed time.
Hey, man. So,
let's go."
You can't fight against Jaws.
I'm gonna tell one story before we go, and if y'all don't want to hear it, it's fine. But y'all only one story before we go.
Okay.
Why I know I don't like the ocean, and I don't mess with the ocean no more. So it's my honeymoon. And my wife decides that we're in Maui, and we did a little cruise to another island, and they took us like, hey, you can go over here, go snorkeling. So I'm like, they teach me how to snorkel. I get my little weight thing on, my little fins and my mask, and learn how to breathe. And I started out like in a little reef, and it was like real tame, real chill, just seeing like Nemo and Dory and all of them. So I'm like, okay, cool, I can do this. I got this. I'm going to go on out here with the rest of the group in the ocean. I'm swimming. I'm looking. Oh, this is cool. I just felt something rub up against me. And I was like, what was that? I looked, and I just saw something so long and so silver. I swear to God, I felt like I was running on top of the water by the time I got out of the ocean. And my wife, she is like the blackest, whitest person when it comes to the beach. She want to lay out, get sun. So she laying there, and also she hear me go, ah! I'm just running. She wake up. What the hell? What's wrong? And I'm just, hush, hush, hush. And everybody's like, calm down. By the time the people got up looking, I was already on shore. My floaties and everything on. I ain't been back out in the deep since then. And the guy was like, it was just a little barracuda. Okay. Whatever, barracuda.
I've seen Jaws, nigga.
That mother lover
I've
touching
seen
me.
Jaws.
That barracuda's like, what's up, player? I don't do barracudas.
I would scuba dive. This is the one thing I do want to do, scuba dive. See, I can swim. See, I don't know about y'all, but I can
swim too. Sharks swim better than us, Reed.
You can't swim.
Yeah, I know how to swim. I'm just
saying.
Who
can't swim, J-Style?
I know how to keep myself out of certain
parts.
You
said you don't go in the pool because you don't swim.
Who?
I
didn't say that.
Said you don't go in the pool.
I said no. I said the only water I go into is the pool.
Oh. See,
I don't go into the ocean.
I'm not gonna swim in shark infested waters. See, that's a shark infested. That tells me right there.
Sharks live in the ocean.
I wouldn't be in no cage.
There is no such thing as an ocean that has no shark.
Infested. No.
Don't let them people lie to you.
No. I don't care if it's a cage or not, because I've seen people get towed up in a cage before.
I guess. I mean,
I ain't swimming with alligators.
No,
I ain't swimming with water moccasins.
I seen them gators do that gator roll, tear arms off.
I ain't no. I scuba dive just in this little area right here. You know, and come back up. That's it.
This is what big games sound like.
That's what you get. Well, go ahead. Hey, have y'all ever seen Richard Pryor in the movie The Toy?
Yeah.
Do you remember the part where he went in the water and the piranhas almost ate him? He ran out on top of the water?
Yeah.
That's what I look like. That's what I look like.
Why you got jokes? July 8th, they back in town in Fort Worth Dickies Arena. think I'm going. You might hear some more yells.
What, piranhas?
No, WWE.
I didn't know where we're going with that. I'm sorry. I don't know.
You might get some more videos.
As long as I get some it's
classic.
Yo.
Classics.
Yo, man.
Hey, man, y'all are funny.
Hey, appreciate y'all, man. It was good.
Hey, y'all the best. Hey, man, I want to show this. I ain't going to do it, though.
Don't do it. Let's go.
Hold on.
Let's go.
We going to go. It's 27 seconds. This could be our outro.
27? You know what I can do in 27 seconds?
Yeah, eat a plate. That wasn't very nice, was it, Jack?
It wasn't. That hurts what little feelings I have.
I'm sorry.
Well, I had them surgically removed several decades ago.
Your feelings?
Yeah.
That is funny as hell. You just said that, bro. That is funny.
It's
okay,
like
here we go.
Ball with little like squiggly arms on it. It's right about here. Right there. Yeah, just right on out.
Oh,
I don't need
Lord.
that. Take them feelings. I don't need that stuff. That sound like Reed.
That was me out that ocean. Oh man!
That sound like Reed.
Anyway, hey, look, his shirt had all the little holes in it. I love that movie back in the day,
look,
man.
That shirt today would cost probably about $700. Real talk.
Yeah, and Russell Westbrook will be leading the campaign on that. Anyway, I'm your boy. I'm Big Game James. That's the buff nerd J Stogs.
Is he lying though?
The musicologist A Reed. Thank y'all for joining us in the Chop Shop. Until next time, we'll see y'all later.
Peace.